Hey guys, Rick Wayne here with a Suicide Squad Funko Pop collection to show you guys. Now this is just one of every team member. I didn't want to include every variant of every one. I just wanted to have one of everybody. So let's go ahead and check them out. So here is everyone in the Suicide Squad, but before I continue, I want to say I did watch the movie last night, so spoilers are likely, because some of these characters is going to be a little bit hard to describe without giving spoilers. I'll do my best, but just want to warn you now, spoilers are very possible in this video. So, let's continue. We have kind of the leader. I hope that's not too much of a spoiler. The leader of the team, he's assigned to the team, basically. This is Flagg. Just kind of looks like a basic figure with some combat gear on, but it does resemble Flagg for sure. And hopefully he's going to stay standing. He's fallen over a couple of times, so he may fall and knock down all my other figures, but I hope not. Anyway, next up we have Joker, who did not get as much screen time as I was hoping, but it is still a cool version of him in Pop. Now, they did make several exclusive versions, which I haven't been able to get all of. I've gotten some, I think one or two. Can't remember how many I'm missing now, though. But it looks cool. It's even got, the tattoos, or at least some of them. I think he's got a lot more tattoos than this, but it does have some. And next up we have Harley Quinn. Of course, that is Joker's lady. And I love this version of Harley. I think she looks great. And Margot Robbie did such a great job portraying her. That was just a fantastic version of Harley, at least in my opinion. I know the professional reviewers out there have been giving it horrible, horrible reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Don't believe them. They are completely wrong. I think it was a great movie, and you should definitely go see it for yourself. Don't trust those reviewers online or Rotten Tomatoes, especially. They're terrible. They don't know how to give movie reviews. But anyway, back to the point. This is an awesome looking pop. It's got great detail on it, and even on the back, it's got property of Joker on the back of her jacket there, which I think is awesome. Love her shoes and her bat. I think they did just a awesome job designing this one. It just looks so much like her in the movie. It's so awesome. And back behind her, we have Deadshot. And now this is the unmasked version, which is just a regular one. It's not exclusive or anything, but this is basically what he looks like most of the time. He doesn't really put his mask on much, but there is a masked version, which is also just a regular one. This one's not exclusive either, but that way you can see what he does look like with the mask on. And basically the two figures are the same, just the mask versus the beard, basically. But anyway, so I think it's a great looking figure, and I don't know if you can read the words across the gun. It says, "I am the light, the way." That's what it says on the gun there in gold lettering. It's kind of hard to read on camera, I'm sure. And then there's the back. Nothing too fancy on there. And beside him, we have Killer Croc, which I loved Killer Croc in the movie. He did a great job as Killer Croc, and it's a really cool character to see portrayed in a movie. I don't know how to describe it really. It just seemed, it fit really well. And I loved that he wore a hoodie. It was kind of cool. He didn't always have the hood up, so that's why we have this version. But maybe we'll also get a version of him that has a hood. I think that would be kind of cool. And maybe they've already made it. I really don't know. But now over here we have what turned out to be one of the more interesting characters, because prior to the movie, to be honest, I really didn't know a whole lot about Enchantress. And now I'm fascinated by her. She's a very interesting character. And I don't want to give too much away. I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody. So all I'm going to say is that she's important in the movie, and I'll just leave it at that. As far as the pop figure of this goes, I think they did a fantastic job on her outfit and on the tattoos on there. I think it looks great. They did a really, really good job on it. And then there's the back of the hair. It's even got like a little bone looks like a bone in the back of her hair there. So she is just a really cool character, and if you have not seen the movie, you will want to, just to see more of her, because that is a cool character. I'm just going to leave it at that. Behind her we have Captain Boomerang, who has a black eye, no surprise. Got into a fight with somebody else in the team at one point, towards the beginning. I'll just, like I said, leave it at that. I'm trying my best not to give away too many spoilers. I hate having movies spoiled for me, so I don't want to spoil them for you guys. And hopefully I haven't too much. But I did warn you guys at the beginning, so don't get mad if I did give something away. Anyway, so this is Captain Boomerang, and he's even holding a little boomerang there. His jacket says Captain, and then here's the back. He's got some stars there, and he's even got on the sides where he can kind of put a boomerang in his little holster there. He has boomerang holsters. It's kind of funny looking, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. I think he was cool in the movie. And Diablo back here also ended up being really, really awesome. And I'm not gonna say why, but he's awesome, and you'll really, really like him towards the end of the movie. Just trust me on it. If you haven't seen the movie, you should definitely see it. I can't say that enough. You'll love it. He does have more tattoos than this, or at least it seemed like it. If this is all the tattoos he had, I'm very mistaken, but I am pretty sure he had a lot more tattoos than this. But he does look cool. They did a pretty good job on him, and they even have some nice detailing on the back, like with his jacket there. That is the jacket he had in the movie, so that's awesome. And the last one we have back here is Katana. And she has a really cool, well, not cool, but interesting backstory. And her sword is also really cool, which I don't know if you guys know much about Katana at all, but the sword that she uses traps the souls of those that she kills. So I think that is just really, really cool. I'd love to see I would love to see a Suicide Squad 2. Another movie would be really cool, and I'd like to see some more from certain characters. Like, I'd like to see a little bit more from Katana. I'd love to see a lot more from Joker and Harley Quinn. I don't know. I just think it's cool. And they did a great job on her as a figure. It's even got some cuts on her face. Makes it look interesting. So, that is one of everybody in the team, minus one. And I won't say anything else about that. I'm trying so hard not to give away too many spoilers. There's one person missing, but anyway, I'm just going to drop that. Just let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite as a pop figure, and which one was your favorite character in the movie.